Hey, greetings, everyone. My name is Adam Zern, and welcome. This is AP CSA. And let's be honest, that is a terrible name for a class because people are like, whoa, what does that do? Basically, this is AP Java. So we're teaching Java, and students will be able to take the AP exam in May if they want. So I want to talk a little bit about the class here. We're going to be together for the rest of the school year, so the entire semester. I don't expect students to come in with a whole lot of prior knowledge. I mean, for some students, like they just had me first marking period for computer science essentials, but I know there's others that it's been a year, and I think I even have one that's been 18 months. So we're starting off really slow here, just kind of getting our coding chops back, and things will continue to progress as the semester goes on. So I want to kind of start with a simple question here, and what single thing do teens spend more time doing than anything else every single day? And most of you can probably guess the answer, and that is staring at a screen. And so I now have this saying that you no longer have to be the smartest person in the room to be the smartest person in the room. You just have to be the one person not using your phone. And so basically, what I'm getting at here is all the failures I've seen in the last year or two, all really any really poor grades are all because students are choosing a screen. They're choosing their phone over that schoolwork. And so I embed a lot of time in class, like, hey, we're working on this. I'm the expert. I'm here to help you as you're doing that stuff. And so we've got this time in class, but what I find is a lot of students are choosing their phone or a game on their computer or whatever, than focusing on that schoolwork. So if you see your son or daughter spending a lot of time late at night or just at home working on my assignments, that's probably because they're choosing to do other things in class. And so just kind of keep that in mind. I'm personally not a big fan of homework. I've got a son at home, and I know kids have work and sports and all these other commitments, and just doing homework at night is kind of a real hassle for people. So just kind of keep that in mind. And so this is what my Schoology page looks like. And so again, if for whatever reason your son or daughter's ever absent, every day I kind of have a daily agenda posted at the top of the screen, kind of like, hey, this is what we're going over. This is kind of what to work through. It's less important if they're here in class because we're doing all that together or I'm presenting it. But if they're out and they want to be able to keep up, they'll see that there's videos and things to work through. And then obviously they're submitting their assignments over there. And so that's kind of our Schoology, and that's just sort of the main delivery method, especially when they're not in class here, absent for whatever reason. I always like to talk to people like why computer science, and there's some really cool things about it. And so computer science, allows people to create instead of consume. I mentioned with the introduction information technology class that I also teach, I'm a big fan of having people create content instead of just simply consuming it. Technology is a great equalizer, and we've seen this huge explosion in information and just the wealth of human knowledge because of things like the internet, and code is definitely driving that. And it also generates wealth. I mean, in fact, the 10 richest people in the United States, how many have some, it's coming from computer science in some capacity, and currently it changes a bit, but the number is eight, right? Look at this, the big guys there on the list: Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, your big guys there on the list, Mark Zuckerberg, like all, owing that wealth to computer science. So I kind of go back to like, why not? Why not have, focus on computer science there? There's just so much. But like I said, we're learning Java this semester, and we're starting off with this Carol, the dog program, and so students are learning Java by driving this little Carol dog through various worlds and maps. Learning for loops and while loops and conditional statements, ifs and if else, and pieces like that. And we'll just continue to build, and it just gets more and more complex. So I'm a big believer in, hey, like we really got to understand and work on this lesson because tomorrow's lesson builds on the previous day's lesson, and so on and so forth. Just like in math, like math just keeps building on itself. So it's going to be a great semester. I'm really excited about it. Obviously, we've got an AP test is an option for students to take in May, and I think probably all the students are going to be great candidates to do that. So something to think about. You don't have to make that decision today, obviously. If you have any questions, probably emails the best way. I have access to that all day. Phone calls are, I got to do it when I'm not with students. Is great. So should be there in the information. But Adam underscore Zern at ellispioneers.org. Looking forward to, maybe I'll get to talk to you in person in the Zoom session. Otherwise, have a great night, and hope to meet you in person someday.